Hello everyone, my name is Doc. I know, been a while since I uploaded a video, but I'm back. And there has been a new guild update. So I'm just gonna be showing to you all like some good teams, only for early bosses, because there are two new bosses, Avatar of Destiny and Living Abyss. And let me just tell you, they're both rated dumb. I'm just gonna be showing to you all the teams for low levels, not gonna be showing high levels because I am trash at this game. So let me just start with the Avatar. See how he works, or she, or it. So abilities here. The passive Destiny Reversal. He gains immunity from all debuffs. You're gonna see that a lot on both bosses. He basically gains an immunity to all debuffs and basically retaliates by dealing true damage and silences your team. So what team is good for this one? Basically this. And I'm not kidding when I show Blackberry. Legit, she is a good one, this comp. So what I'm doing is basically trying to deal as much damage as possible with Blackberry, Ryan, Vamp. There is a strat where you can put full cooldown on Blackberry, but you know, I hate that. So we're just gonna be practicing some like low levels here. Thank God they put that practice mode button in. And just showing to you all how this team performs. Now how to do the thingy, basically spam Oyster. Forgot to say, I am using Oyster on Palm mainly to just buff your team. Do not use Dark Choco or Khan or Eclair or anything, because their buffs basically, their debuffs basically destroy your team. So use Oyster the moment her ability pops, and use Pomegranate before the boss text happens. Spam Blackberry for the crit buff, then yeah, you just deal big damage, and then you just auto. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm only trying out low levels because they don't deal as much damage as the high levels. Legitimately, the high levels are dumb. So yeah, this is not how it was supposed to happen, but it works. The reason why you use Vampire and Rise, because they're really just your only reliable damage dealers. Blackberry is there to deal a lot of damage, and her crit buff is amazing. There are some other options for this boss, like Cherry Blossom, Clotted Cream. Mainly Cherry Blossom is to use her on the walls, and the boss has a laser one-shot ability. Where is it? Yeah, spread wide, dealing damage to you. Wait, hold on. Doom targets the nearest member of your team, and after deals true damage equal to 100% of the cookie's HP. Basically, like one-shotting the entire cookie. And the reason why you use Blossom is because she can actually dodge it and hit all the walls on top of that, so you basically just gain a big damage boost. I know she's not max because I am terrible. But yeah, that's basically it. Do not use Caramel Arrow, do not use Affogato. Espresso is not really worth it, just use Clotted Cream. He's better at dealing with the walls. And you can use Finance here to just buff your DPS, but yeah, that's basically it for Avatar. It's an incredibly dumb boss. Now for Living Abyss, this guy works differently than the other. He's basically 1330, but he doesn't heal himself. But he has massive resistance to every single attack. He basically has like 80% damage resist. So how you beat him? He spawns the little blobs. He spawns to create 2 blobs of licorice ooze at certain materials, and that is basically his health bar. You deal as much damage to the blobs as possible, so you can deal damage to the big boy himself. Now the teams I concocted here are this and this. Now you might be wondering why you're using Frostbane, because she's actually good. The the goal of this boss is to deal as much damage to the little blobs, not deal damage to the big blob. So stuff like Sea Fairy, Frost Queen, Clotted Cream, even a speed comp is good. At high levels you just use a summoner comp, which is this thing, I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, that's basically the goal of this boss. I made a little guide when the boss just came out, and let me just tell you, it got outdated in 5 minutes. And I am incredibly sad about it. I'm still modding to this day. But here's the strat, you basically just use Karma Arrow and everything else. So I'm just gonna be trying this on like a little level 5. Doesn't work on level 20s and all of that because I still haven't figured out a strat for this. But basically the shtick of the boss is bring as many damage dealers as possible. That's it.
For my master.
They use Rai here, reason why is because she's amazing at dealing single target damage, and she basically won't help against the little blocks. But Karma Arrow will help a little. And yeah, basically your entire goal is to just see how much damage you deal with the espresso. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically the entire boss. I have seen a little strat, and I'm kind of balding about it because it actually uses like squidding and Sonic and Tails. It's a terrible strat. You can use stuff like Torch and all of that, but yeah, that's basically the entire gist of the boss. Doesn't work on like late Abyss. I tried that. Basically just one-shots your entire team. After level 8, you're really just gonna start to struggle because the boss basically one-shots your entire team. And yeah, what about the summoner comp? It's basically the same thing, but you just use regular old summoners. I know Pumpkin Pie has bad toppings because I gave up on her. But yeah, what about Guild Dragon? Basically hasn't changed. It's just that he has a lot more health now. So like below level 10 you can still use the regular old summoner crunchy chip strats. But yeah, that's basically it. Really nothing new. Snow Sugar can replace Espresso if you really think about it. But yeah, that's basically the entire boss. Pretty easy, it's just higher levels it's hell. And yeah, basically it. By the way, about the new treasure, the fork. It's pretty good. Pretty good for the new bosses. In fact, it's pretty amazing. It's basically a bootleg scroll. And since like Slingshot is no longer good, you can still use stuff like Scythe. You're using Scroll, Watch, and Scythe. You can replace Scythe with Fork and it will work. Also, this is screenshot worthy. But yeah, that's basically it. About the new candies, Rai's pretty amazing, mainly because of her new burning effect, and her attack speed is pretty amazing. About Milk, he's really mediocre overall. He's still very niche. But anyway, that's basically it for the new bosses. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya.